Hola, 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 hola. Hola, 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 hola. Shoutouts, guys. Shoutouts. Shoutouts and these thingies. Rewards. Alright, we'll see who our top dono is for today. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did not fall off. I did not fall off. Chat, I did not fall off. Everyone, do me a favor and double tap your screens like this. Let's get to 50 likes, guys. Let's get to 50 likes. Everyone, double click your screens. Let's go. I'm gonna start writing names. I'm gonna start writing names. You made 155. What? Like dollars? Alright, y'all. Everyone, comment your names. Comment your names. Shout out to Tessa for subscribing. Shout out to Daisy for subscribing. Shout out to... That's nice, Adris. Nice. Shout out to Justin for subscribing. Shout out to Nada for subscribing. Kalisha for subscribing. Shout out to Fiona for subscribing. Shout out to Mary for subscribing. Shout out to Landon for subscribing. Shout out to Prue for subscribing. Isha for subscribing. Everyone hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Drake for subscribing. Avery. No, you can't say your code. Wait, what? Isaiah for subscribing. Justin for subscribing. Thank you so much. Caroline for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Who else we got? We got Juan for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Milani for subscribing. Tara for subscribing. Hosanna for subscribing. Polly for subscribing. Caroline for subscribing. Sydney for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names. Paisley for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Everyone, do me a favor. Double tap your screens like this. Double tap your devices. Double tap, double tap. Let's get to 100 likes. Shout out to Luke for subscribing. Thank you so much, Luke. Shout out to Ava for subscribing. Shout out to Ryder for subscribing. Shout out to Raymay for subscribing. Shout out to Justin for subscribing. Shout out to Grace for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Shout out to Zayden for subscribing. Aubrey for subscribing. Shout out to Hannah for subscribing. Harper for subscribing. Liana for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down below if you want to shout out. Shout out to Oakley for subscribing. Avery for subscribing. Jayla for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Harley for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. I need a quick break. Guys, we'll see who the top dono is for the live. We'll see who donates first. If you donate, you get your name down here on the whiteboard, and depending on how much, you get a certain prize, if you guys can read those. But yeah, guys, double tap your screens like this. Let's get to 100 likes. Everyone double tap your screens. Double tap like this, like this, like this. Let's go. Once we get to 100 likes, I'll start doing more shoutouts. 10 more likes, guys. Everyone hit that like button. Everyone hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Comment your names if you want to shout out. Let's go. Everyone comment your names down below. Hit that sub button for a shout out. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, talk to you later. Shout out to Emma for subscribing. Shout out to Nevea for subscribing. Thank you so much. Mikey for subscribing. Piper for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Valentina for subscribing. Appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Hamza for subscribing. Shout out to Michaela for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Elena for subscribing. Let's go. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button if you want to shout out. Avery for subscribing. Chandler for subscribing. Hassan for subscribing. Paulie for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Hit that sub button. Comment your names. Ava for subscribing. Vincent for subscribing. Lida for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Alex for subscribing. Pito for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's try to get to 221,000 subscribers, guys. Shout out to Leah for subscribing. Shout out to London for subscribing. Vincent for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Leah for subscribing. Shout out to Haley for subscribing. Shout out to Leah again for subscribing. And Annalisa for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Harley for subscribing. All right, guys. I need a break real quick. My hand is hurting. Once we get to 200 likes, I'll start doing more shout-outs, guys. 200. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Hit that sub button, guys. Everyone comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout-out. Let's try to get to 221,000, guys. We're 700 subs away from 221,000, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout-out. If you donate, you get your name down here and on the sticker, because top dono gets your name on the sticker. And depending on how much you donate, you get certain prizes, as you can see up here. So, guys, hit that sub button, comment your names in the chat, and like up the stream. Let's go. Hey, we got our first donation. Thank you so much, TLG Frauds, for the first dono. That's $1. TLG Frauds, thank you so much, bro. You are the top dono so far. TLG Frauds. Let's go, bro. $1 dono. We'll see if anyone beats it, chat. $1 is the top donation, guys. Double tap your screens. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. That's the top dono. $1, guys. He also gets his name right on the board. TGL Roz. And I'll circle it. Thank you so much. You're the first dono. How does that feel, bro? First donation of the live, guys. Double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. Everyone, comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Dallas for subscribing. Shout out to Celie for subscribing. Madeline for subscribing. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Yo, TLG Frost. Thank you so much for another $5 dono. TLG Frost. My bad. Hold on. Yo, you got up to $6. $6 is the top dono now, guys. $6. Thank you so much. Let's change this 1 to a 6. $6 is the number to beat, guys. $6 is the number to beat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to Jules. Shout out to Harley for subscribing. Shout out to Leah for subscribing. Shout out to Reed for subscribing. Shout out to Junior for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. We have one person's name on the board for donating so far. We'll see if we can get any more. Shout out to Milani for subscribing. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Shout out to Austin for subscribing. Shout out to Polly for subscribing. Shout out to Alina for subscribing. Shout out to Mason for subscribing. Shout out to Rachel for subscribing. Shout out to Zoe for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. That's all you got to do, guys. That's all you got to do. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Shout out to Jennifer for subscribing. Shout out to Maddie for subscribing. Shout out to Noah for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Shout out to Kosi for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Stella for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Vincent for subscribing. Shout out to Odin. Shout out to Jackson for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Shout out to Lucas for subscribing. JC for subscribing. Shout out to Ty for subscribing. Anika for subscribing. Layden for subscribing. Shout out to Cody for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go. Let's try to get to 221,000, guys. Let's get to 221,000. We need 600 more. 600 more subscribers, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Bree for subscribing. Thank you so much, Bree. Shout out to Alina for subscribing. Shout out to Liam for subscribing. Shout out to Joseph for subscribing. Shout out to Gia for subscribing. Shout out to Jules for subscribing. Shout out to Bebo for subscribing. Shout out to Zahid for subscribing. Thank you so much, Vincent for subscribing. Abby for subscribing. Jules for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. Anika for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. That's all you got to do. Everyone, do me a favor and double tap your screens like this. Once we get to 315 likes, I'll start doing more shout outs. Everyone, double tap your screens like this. Let's go. We're 600 away from 221,000, guys. 600 more, guys. We got that. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Everyone make sure you leave a like on the stream. Once we get to 315 likes, I'll start doing more shout outs. 315 likes, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Thank you guys so much. Yo, TLG. TLG with another $2 donut. Let's go, bro. You're up to $8. He's up to $8, guys. Top dono is now $8. I don't know if anyone's going to beat that. We'll see. We'll see if anyone beats the $8 top dono, guys. He already has his name on the board. If you want your name on the board down here, all you got to do is donate, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down below. Let's do some shout outs. Let's go. Shout out to Jess for subscribing. Amy for subscribing. Jake for subscribing. Shout out to Jessica for subscribing. Shout out to Kinsley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Eric for subscribing. Sid for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Riley for subscribing. Shout out to Alana for subscribing. Shout out to Kai for subscribing. Sonny for subscribing. Shout out to Savannah for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Liam for subscribing. Shout out to Joshua. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to Priest for subscribing. Liam for subscribing. Kennedy for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to Joshua for subscribing. Shout out to Mimi for subscribing. Bronwyn for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Braden for subscribing. Shout out to Nico for subscribing. Adelina for subscribing. Thank you so much. Michael for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. That's all you have to do. Guys, we're 500 subs away from 221,000. Let's get there. Let's get to 221,000, guys. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Once we get to 425 likes, I'll start doing more shout outs. So everyone in the chat, double tap your screens like this if you want a shout out. Let's get to 425 likes. Double tap your screens, guys. Helps me out a lot. Appreciate you guys a lot. If you donate, you get your name down here in on the board, okay? If you donate any amount. If you want the top dono sticker, you got to donate more than $8. Someone donated $8, guys. And these are all the prizes for certain amounts that you donate if you do. Guys, hit that sub button, comment your names. Everyone hit that like button, guys. Double tap your screens like this to hit that like button. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's go. I'm going to start doing more shout outs in a little bit. Stay tuned if you want a shout out, guys. Stay tuned. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We need 25 more likes for shout outs. Everyone double tap your screens like this if you want a shout out. Everyone double tap your screens. Double tap, double tap. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, TLG Frost. Thank you so much for another $1 dono, bro. Let's go. That's $9 total for TLG Frost. $9 is the number to beat for the top dono now, guys. Double tap your screens. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. I will be doing shout outs any second now. Let's see. Oh, TLG Frost gets your name. You get your name on my shoe since you're up to over $5. So TLG Frost. He gets his name on the shoe since he donated over $5 right here. His name. Thank you so much, TLG Frost. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Madeline for subscribing. Shout out to Casey for subscribing. Shout out to Lisa for subscribing. Chloe for subscribing. Yo, TLG Frost, thank you so much for another $1 dono. You get moderator now. You donated $10, so you now get moderator, dude. Thank you so much. Let me get you mod. Thank you so much for that. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. I will be doing shout outs. Everyone comment your names. Comment your names. Let's go. Oh, we need to change this to $10. The top dono is $10 now, guys. We'll see if anyone beats them. $10 is the top dono. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. That's all you got to do for a shout out, guys. Top dono. TLG Froz. For $10, guys. $10 is the number to beat. We'll see if anyone beats $10. Thanks. See you next live, bro. All right, see you, bro. Top donos still TLG Frost. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out, guys. Let's go. Shout out to Caleb for subscribing. Shout out to Ryan for subscribing. Adelina for subscribing. Shout out to Avery for subscribing. Shout out to Robin for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Gigi for subscribing. Shout out to Reagan for subscribing. Shout out to Adrian for subscribing. Nad for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to Amelia for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Reed for subscribing. Shout out to Harper for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Shout out to Ali for subscribing. Sophie for subscribing. Cameron for subscribing. Shout out to Bella for subscribing. Will for subscribing. Jenna for subscribing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get to 500 likes, chat. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Let's get to 500, chat. You guys so much. Shout out to Athena for subscribing. Shout out to Goose for subscribing. Lola for subscribing. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Remy for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out, guys. Shout out to Destiny for subscribing. Eli for subscribing. Addie for subscribing. Bree for subscribing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Deontay for subscribing. Shout out to Anna Lee for subscribing. Thank you so much, Anna Lee. Welcome. Jack, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you, Kaysen and Kayla, for subscribing. You guys are absolute amazing people, guys. Appreciate you so much. Let me take a little bit of a break, guys. A little bit of a break. I'll start up again in a second. What's up, Kaylee? I'm good. How about you? Let's go, chat. We're 300 subs away. We're 300 subs away from 221,000, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. Who wants a shout out, guys? Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. If you want your name on here, all you got to do is donate. Top dono is $10 right now. We'll see if anyone tops it. Shout out to Lauren for subscribing. Shout out to James for subscribing. Shout out to Nia for subscribing. Briley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Leah for subscribing. Ariel for subscribing. Mattia for subscribing. Thank you so much. Shout out to Lacey for subscribing. Bonnie for subscribing. Malishka for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Scarlett, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to Scenic for subscribing. Shout out to Marina for subscribing. Trinity for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. That's all you got to do. We need 200 more subscribers. If we get 200 more subs, we'll be at 221,000. That's absolutely insane, guys. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button for a shout out. We'll see if anyone tops the top dono of $10 tonight, guys. We'll see if anyone donates more than $10 for the top dono sticker. Shout out to Derek for subscribing. Shout out to Darcy for subscribing. Shout out to Lily for subscribing. Ocean for subscribing. Shout out to Grace for subscribing. Kenzie for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Hayden for subscribing. Riley for subscribing. Sahaj for subscribing. Ares for subscribing. Clawley for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Thank you so much, Emily. Shout out to Esme for subscribing. Thank you so much, Cameron, for subscribing. Thank you, Enzo, for subscribing. Let's go, guys. Shout out to Morgan for subscribing. Shout out to Millie for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. Shout out to Charlie for subscribing. Shout out to Oreo for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. We already finished the whole front page. Look at that. Let's go move on to the back. Everyone, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Top dono is TLG Frost still with $10, guys. Let me just read the list of the donos for certain amounts, because I'm pretty sure this is backwards for y'all. $5, you get your name on my shoe and Sharpie. $10 is moderator. $20 is name on my hoodie. $50 is I have to attempt to flip onto my bed. $100 is you get your name in Sharpie on my wall above my YouTube plaque if you guys see those other names. $500, I have to let my sister do my makeup for a vlog, which is gonna suck, so no one donate $500. But guys, double tap your screens, hit that sub button if you want a shout out. If you donate, you also get your name down here. So let's go, guys. Let's go. Shout out to Salish for subscribing. Shout out to Kia for subscribing. Cheyenne for subscribing. Shout out to Cherry for subscribing. Shout out to Kia for subscribing. Shout out to Sierra for subscribing. Shout out to Talia for subscribing. Rylan for subscribing. Ron for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Noah for subscribing. Shout out to Faith for subscribing. Gunt for subscribing. You guys are legends. Lola for subscribing. Ella for subscribing. Haley for subscribing. Let's go, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Thank you guys so much for 221,000. I don't like books, but the Bible is the best. Facts. Guys, shout out to Nia for subscribing. Shout out to Leah for subscribing. Guys, comment your names if you want to shout out. Shout out to Solon. Shout out to Dorian for subscribing. Shout out to Luffy for subscribing. Shout out to George for subscribing. Shout out to Bob for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Aiden. Shout out to Abby. Shout out to Kate for subscribing. Shout out to, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Deontay. Legendary, bro. Deontay with the $10 dono. Oh, wait, it was $6. $6 dono from Deontay. Thank you so much. You get your name on my shoe. Deontay, I'm putting your name on my shoe for that $6 dono. Deontay. Let's go, Deontay. Your name is on my shoe. Thank you so much for that $6 dono. You also get your name on the whiteboard since you're a donator. Deontay. Thank you so much, bro. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button if you want a shout out. Everyone, comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. If you guys also want your name down here on the whiteboard, all you got to do is donate. Top dono is TLG Froz with $10 still. We'll see if anyone beats him. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button for a shout out. All right. Let's go. Shout out to Amelia for subscribing. Jin for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. Alina for subscribing. Thank you so much. Sergio for subscribing. Shout out to Techie for subscribing. Shout out to Tina for subscribing. Daniela for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Eva for subscribing. Kyla for subscribing. Aubrey for subscribing. Kevin for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Chase for subscribing. You guys are legends. Shout out to Kaya for subscribing. Harris for subscribing. Kelsey for subscribing. Shout out to Annabelle for subscribing. Shout out to Jameson for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Shout out to Joel for subscribing. Frankie for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out, guys. We are 700 subs away from 222,000 subs, guys. Let's get there. We're 700 away, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names for a shout out. Shout out to Bally for subscribing. John for subscribing. Victoria for subscribing. Ellen for subscribing. Daniel for subscribing. Thank you, Sawyer, for subscribing. Thank you, Ellen, for subscribing. Sophia for subscribing. Gia for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button for a shout out. Ali for subscribing. Luffy for subscribing. Luke for subscribing. Epic for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Mustafa for subscribing. Jacko for subscribing. Isabella for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Annie for subscribing. Ensley for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Hadley for subscribing. Thank you so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat, guys. Once we get to 850 likes, I'll start doing more shout outs. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap your screens like this. 850 likes, I'll start doing more shout outs. Double tap, guys. Let's go. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat, guys. Thank you guys so much. The top dono is still TLG Froz for $10. We'll see if anyone beats him, guys. I don't know if anyone's going to beat him tonight. We'll see. We'll see if someone beats TLG Froz for $10. You get your name on here if you beat him. Shout out to Ciara for subscribing. Shout out to Emmy for subscribing. Shout out to Luffy for subscribing. Brylan for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Shout out to Jake for subscribing. Lala for subscribing. Shout out to Josh for subscribing. Yo, thank you so much for the $1 dono, bro. I appreciate you so much. Let's go, Daniel. Daniel, you're a legend, bro. Daniel, you get your name on the board for that. For that dono, bro. Daniel. Let's go, Daniel. Appreciate you so much, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. If you want your name down here as well in sharp or in on the board, all you got to do is donate, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. Who wants a shout out? Shout out to Harper for subscribing. Shout out to Reese for subscribing. Shout out to Leo for subscribing. Mila for subscribing. Roy for subscribing. Brooklyn for subscribing. Shout out to Bentley for subscribing. Shout out to Nee for subscribing. Adri for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Carter for subscribing. Shout out to Ahmad for subscribing. Aiden for subscribing. CC for subscribing. My name's Landon. Guys, top dono is $10 with TLG Frost still. We'll see if anyone beats him, chat. We'll see. Shout out to Aiden for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Jenna for subscribing. Marla for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. Nikki for subscribing. Shout out to Zoe for subscribing. Benjamin for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Joel. Shout out to Phoebe for subscribing. Shout out to Cameron for subscribing. Shout out to Raylan for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Ashley for subscribing. Let's go, chat. We're so close to 1,000 likes. Everyone double tap your screens like this. Everyone double tap. Shout out to Alina for subscribing. Shout out to Esther for subscribing. Will for subscribing. Shout out to Pearl for subscribing. Shout out to Angel for subscribing. Tati for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat, guys. We are 250 subs away from 222,000. Shout out to Bella for subscribing. Aubrey for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Andy for subscribing. Let's go, let's go. Thank you so much for 1,000 likes, guys. Shout out to Kira for subscribing. Colby for subscribing. Jaden for subscribing. Vanessa for subscribing. Avery for subscribing. Thank you guys so, so much. Alexa for subscribing. Sophia, thank you for subscribing. Let's go, Sophia. Coco for subscribing. Lola for subscribing. Samantha, thank you for subscribing. Avery for subscribing. Peyton for subscribing. Jess for subscribing. Let's go, let's go. Jessica for subscribing. Thank you, Rasha, for subscribing. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out, guys. Thank you so, so much. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Ruby. Naz for subscribing. Ava for subscribing. Iria for subscribing. Bethany for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Sydney for subscribing. Thank you so much. Welcome to the live. Hunter for subscribing. Peter for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Shout out to Lucy for subscribing. Anika for subscribing. Shout out to Chase for subscribing. Let's go. We'll see if anyone beats the top dono of $10, guys. If anyone donates more than $10, you get your name on the sticky note instead of TLG. Guys, hit that sub on comment your names. Everyone double tap your screens like this, guys. Here's certain prizes for different amounts of donos, and you get your name down here if you donate anything. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I'll start doing shoutouts in just a second. Once we get to 222,000, I'll start doing more shoutouts. Everyone, hit that subscribe button if you want a shout out. We're 40 subs away. 40 subs away, and I'll start doing more shout outs, guys. 40 subs. Let's go, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. You guys are awesome. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, guys, comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Ronald for subscribing. Yo, thank you so much, Deontay. Deontay came back. He now has $12 in donations. TLG Frost is out of here. I'm sorry, TLG Frost. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names. Deontay took the top dono. Top dono equals Deontay. Now we have a fight, chat. We have a fight. Top dono is now $12. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. $12 is the top dono to fight for. We'll see if anyone beats Deontay, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Comment your names down in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. All right, Deontay, your name's already on here. And, yeah. All right, Jack for subscribing. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Olivia, for subscribing. Thank you, Bella, for subscribing. Thank you, Sophia, for subscribing. What's up, Avery? Shout out to Leo for subscribing. Avery for joining. Allison for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Lizzie for subscribing. Noah for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want to shout out. Rory, thank you for subscribing. Hannah, thank you for subscribing. Greg, thank you for subscribing. Daniel, thank you for subscribing. Alan, thank you for subscribing. Kinley, thank you for subscribing. Andrew, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button if you want to shout out. That's all you have to do, guys. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button if you want to shout out, guys. Who wants a shout out? If you want to shout out, comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Top donor is $12 right now, guys. We'll see if anyone donates more than $12 to get their name on here and beat Deontay. Shout out to Bryn for subscribing. Shout out to Angie for subscribing. Yo, thank you so much for a $1 donation. Cookie, you get your name on my thing. Cookie, your name is on the board for donating. Thank you so much, Cookie. Let's go, Cookie. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub on. Shout out to Cookie for donating. Shout out to Uni for subscribing. Brayson for subscribing. Shout out to Kip for subscribing. Shout out to Donna for subscribing. Ben for subscribing. Dan for subscribing. Mabel for subscribing. Audrina for subscribing. Strike for subscribing. Who else? Brielle for subscribing. Yo, Daniel! Thank you so much, Daniel, for that donation. That was about $2, bro. Appreciate you, Daniel, I mean. Daniel, your name's already up there, right there. But thank you so much for that donation. Shout out to Daniel. Guys, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that subscribe button for a shout out. Let's go. We're 800 subs away from 223,000. 800 away, guys. Where did my pen go? There it is. Guys, hit that subscribe button. If you want your name on my wall in Sharpie, if you donate $100, I know it's a lot, but $100 or more, you get your name in Sharpie above my YouTube plaque right there. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Tucker, thank you so much, Tucker, for the $2 dono. Big shout out to Tucker. Let's get his name on the board, chat. Tucker, thank you so much. Let's go. Tucker, W Tucker in the chat. Thank you so much, guys. Double tap your screens. Hit that sub on for a shout out. Shout out to Tara for subscribing. Lane for subscribing. Ziri for subscribing. Simon for subscribing. Daisy for subscribing. Let's go. Alexa for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Alina for subscribing. Let's go, guys. If you want to shout out, comment your names down below. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Jordan, thank you for subscribing. Rose for subscribing. Eva for subscribing. Leo for subscribing. Ellie for subscribing. Thank you, Gabby, for subscribing. Thank you, Abdo, for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Blake'll or Blake for the $1 donut. Let's go, Blake'll. Blake'll, your name is going on the chat or on the board. W name, bro. Blake'll, thank you so much for that donation, guys. If anyone else wants their name on here, all you got to do is donate. Here's different prizes for different amounts in the top dono. If anyone wants their name on the top dono sticker, you got to donate more than $12 because Danny or Daniel donated, or Deontay, my bad, donated more than $12 or $12. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. Shout out to Jordan for subscribing. Joe for subscribing. Alper for subscribing. Maria for subscribing. Danny for subscribing. Joe for subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Sam for subscribing. Oliver for subscribing. Scarlett for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Maya for subscribing. Charles for subscribing. Thank you, Nikki, for subscribing. Hattie for subscribing. Connor for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Yo, Tucker! Tucker, thank you so much for our $20 dono. Tucker, you got the top dono. Congrats. And Poe. And Poe for the $2 dono. Let's get Poe's name on here first of all. Poe. Thank you so much for that $2 dono. And Tucker takes the top dono. It is now a fight between Tucker and Deontay, chat. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. But now, Tucker now takes the top dono, guys. If you want to shout out, comment your names down in the chat. Top dono. Tucker for $20. What a legend. Tucker, thank you so much, guys. It's going to be tough to beat Tucker now. $20 is the top dono. For $20, you also get your name on my hoodie. Congrats, Tucker. You are the first person of the live to get your name on my hoodie. Congrats. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. Tucker, your name is on the hoodie. Big shout out to Tucker. Oh my goodness. Chat. Chat, there's no way. How much is that? Is that $50? Deontay, that's Deontay. That's a different currency, though. I think that's... Okay. Deontay just donated $50. I'm sorry, Tucker. Tucker, I'm sorry. Deontay takes the top dono for $50. Let's go, Deontay. We'll see if Tucker comes back. $50 for Deontay. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. Deontay just took the top dono by a mile for $50. for $50. I don't know if Tucker's coming back from that one, guys. Comment your names in the chat. Hit that sub button for a shout out. Shout out to John for subscribing. Shout out to Eunice for subscribing. Shout out to Nevea for subscribing. Shout out to Gabe for subscribing. Shout out to Rose for subscribing. Reed for subscribing. Shout out to Landon for subscribing. Shout out to Junior for subscribing. Jalen for subscribing. Let's go. Shout out to Cameron for subscribing. Emil for subscribing. Sebi for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Mahawk for subscribing. Trop for subscribing. Ivy for subscribing. Mia for subscribing. Osmil for subscribing. Zanib for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Logan for subscribing. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names. I just realized since Deontay donated $50, I have to do a flip for $50, guys. I have to attempt to flip onto my bed. Thank you so much, Deontay, for that donation. Let's attempt this flip, chat. Let's attempt this flip. Let's go! Thank you so much, Deontay, for $50 dono. I just did the first flip of the live stream. First flip of the live stream, bro. Thank you guys so much. All right, I don't know if Tucker's coming back. I think Tucker left, but the top dono is $50 to beat, guys. $50 to beat. Thank you guys so much. We are 500 subs away. 500 subs away from 223,000. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. 500 away. We need a new page, guys. We need a new page. Let's get a new one. Let's go, chat. Thank you guys so much for being here. Welcome to the live. I post daily shorts. I do daily live streams. I do daily shout-outs. And lots of long-form videos. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Tucker took the top dono for $50. Oh, my gosh. He has $70 now. Chat. This is insane. Top dono. Tucker comes back with a whopping $50 dono. I now have to do another flip, chat. Another flip. Tucker. A total of $70 total dollars. Tucker. Tucker in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. $70 is the top donut to beat now, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, if someone donates $100 straight dollars, like the $100 one, not a total of 100, like an actual 100 dono, you get your name on above my YouTube plaque on my wall in Sharpie, chat. There's been like 5 people that have done it. 5 people, guys. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Let me get this next flip, guys. This next flip for the $50 dono by Tucker. Thank you so much, Tucker. Let's get this, chat. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Boom! Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tucker, for that donation. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Let's go. Let's do some shout outs. Shout out to Heidi for subscribing. Lauren for subscribing. Zayden for subscribing. Justin for subscribing. Lane for subscribing. You'll do 300. Brittany, if you actually do 300, you will get your name on the wall. You get your name on the wall in Sharpie. That's insane if you actually do that. Shout out to Maya for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Kendrick for subscribing. Jonah for subscribing. Sophia for subscribing. Jay for subscribing. Chris for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat if you want a shout out. What about 500? Carter, if you do 500, I have to let my sister do my makeup for a vlog. Next vlog will be my sister doing my makeup, which is going to be interesting. But I don't know if someone's going to actually do a 500. That would be insane. Abby, shout out to you for subscribing. Piper, shout out to you. Raylan! Solid dono by Raylan. Thank you so much for the $5 dono. Let's get Raylan on the board, chat. Where did my marker go? Where did my marker go, chat? What the heck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. All right, Raylan, thank you so much for that solid $5 dono. Raylan, your name is on the board, and you get your name on my shoe in Sharpie. W Raylan in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names if you want a shout out, guys. Let's try to get to 223,000 subscribers. Let's go. Raylan, your name is on the shoe. Chat, I don't think that Deontay is going to come back. I don't think Deontay is coming back from Tucker. Tucker donated a lot. Thank you so much, Tucker, for that. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's get going. Shout out to Ivan for subscribing. Shout out to Maya for subscribing. Shout out to Isabella for subscribing. Shout out to Eliza for subscribing. Shout out to Braxton for subscribing. Shout out to Nevea for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Maggie for subscribing. W Maggie. Shout out to Lucy. W Lucy for subscribing. Piper, thank you for subscribing. Shout out to you. Shout out to Cynthia for subscribing. Shout out to Emil for subscribing. Piper for subscribing. Shout out to Kat for subscribing. Shout out to Daryl for subscribing. I don't do Cash App. I'm sorry, bro. Only on here. Only on here. Shout out to Icy for subscribing. Emma for subscribing. Abo for subscribing. Zoe for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Daryl for subscribing. John, thank you for subscribing. Katie, thank you for subscribing. Maya, thank you for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat if you want a shout out. You donated last stream. I think I do remember that, bro. Thank you so much for donating. 400 more subscribers, guys. If we get 400 more subs, we'll be at 223,000. Shout out to Mina for subscribing. Shout out to Molly for subscribing. Shout out to Finley for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Celine for subscribing. Shout out to Liviz for subscribing. Shout out to Lexi for subscribing. Shout out to Diana for subscribing. Kaya for subscribing. Lexi for subscribing. Riley for subscribing. Shout out to Raylan for subscribing. Shout out to Mia for subscribing. Thank you so much. AG for subscribing. Sophie, thank you so much for the $1 dono. Sophie, for the $1, you get your name on the board. Sophie, W Sophie in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Sophie. That's a solid dono. Your name is on the board right here now for that. Thank you so much. Guys, here's different prizes for different amounts of donos. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names for a shout out, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shout out to Audrey for subscribing. Leon for subscribing. Gracie for subscribing. Shout out to Audrey again for subscribing. Grayson for subscribing. Nihon for subscribing. Hal for subscribing. Milani for subscribing. Shout out to Leon for subscribing. Thank you so much, Leon. Abido for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Shout out to Maya for subscribing. Tyasia for subscribing. Irma for subscribing. Thank you so much. Della for subscribing. Noel for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Sophie for subscribing. Shout out to Legend for subscribing. Shout out to Inez for subscribing. Shout out to Liz for subscribing. Della for subscribing. You're doing 400? No way. Shout out to Osmo for subscribing. Kevon for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Harper for subscribing. Jax for subscribing. Irene for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Mealy for subscribing. Grace for subscribing. Eden for subscribing. Riley for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Lyric for subscribing. Lila for subscribing. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Give me 1 second. I'm taking a break from shoutouts. Then I'm going to start them back up in a second. Guys, we're 300 subs away. 300 subs away from 223,000. Let's get there, chat. Let's get to 223,000. Everyone hit that subscribe button for a shout out. Hit that subscribe button. Comment your names for a shout out. You guys are awesome. All right, appreciate y'all. All right. Shout out to Layla for subscribing. Celine for subscribing. Blanca for subscribing. Shout out to Bella for subscribing. Can I do 400? You can do whatever you want. It's up to you. Shout out to Ivan for subscribing. Leon for subscribing. You're my favorite YouTuber. Let's go. Shout out to Manu for subscribing. Kenzie for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Della for subscribing. Shout out to Freddie for subscribing. Shout out to Grace for subscribing. Shout out to Farrell for subscribing. Nate for subscribing. Eden for subscribing. Cannon for subscribing. You guys are awesome. Nevea and Haven for subscribing. Izzy and Lucy for subscribing. Thank you so much. Delilah for subscribing. Aya for subscribing. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for subscribing. No problem, Raylan. Thank you so much for supporting. Shout out to Daisy for subscribing. Shout out to Marine for subscribing. Emily for subscribing. Isabel for subscribing. David for subscribing. Anna for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out, guys. Emily, shout out to you for subscribing. Shout out to Livis for subscribing. Elena for subscribing. Aya for subscribing. Livis for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Mara for subscribing. Elena for subscribing. Sally for subscribing. Grayson for subscribing. Guys, the top dono is $70, guys. We'll see if anyone beats Tucker's dono for $70, chat. $70. Shout out to Sergio for subscribing. Audrey for subscribing. Amiri for subscribing. Thank you so much. Leon for subscribing. Sophie for subscribing. Grace for subscribing. Erlene for subscribing. Isabel for subscribing. Hensley for subscribing. I'm 15. Shout out to Yasser for subscribing. Diana for subscribing. Shout out to Ali for subscribing. Yes, I'll do a live tomorrow most likely. Shout out to Ali for subscribing. Shout out to Elliot for subscribing. Dean for subscribing. Delilah for subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Emery for subscribing. Layton for subscribing. Abdo for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Ted for subscribing. Dell for subscribing. Angel for subscribing. Cameron for subscribing. Alex and Junior for subscribing. Shout out to Ted for subscribing. Guys, we are 200 subs away from 223,000, guys. I'm going to go and get some more water real quick. Once I get some more water, I'll be back, okay? I'll be back really quick, guys. Everyone stay in the live. Stay in the live, chat. I'll be back. I'm still live. I just got water. It's doing good, though. Alright, chat, I'm back. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. Let's go, let's go, let's go. The top dono is $70. $70. We'll see if anyone beats $70 for the top dono. Here's all the different prizes for different number donations, and you get your name down here if you donate. Alright, guys. Shout out to Peyton for subscribing. Jaden for subscribing. Tucker for subscribing. Oh, Tucker's still here. What's up, Tucker? Taylor for subscribing. Liv for subscribing. Leon for subscribing. Taylor again for subscribing. Alyssa for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Angel for subscribing. Nash for subscribing. Salma, thank you for subscribing. Joy, thank you for subscribing. Nevaeh for subscribing. Heaven for subscribing. Maya for subscribing. Aya for subscribing. Mayam for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Thank you so much, guys. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat for a shout out. Shout out to Eden for subscribing. Shout out to Valeri for subscribing. It's $3.50 good. Whatever you want, bro. Whatever you want. Summer, thank you for subscribing. Alana, thank you for subscribing. Nova, thank you so much for subscribing. Joe, thank you for subscribing. Jake, thank you for subscribing. Taylor, thank you for subscribing. Leo, thank you for subscribing. Petya for subscribing. Do some 500, someone please, bro. If someone does 500, that would be crazy. Shout out to Willow for subscribing. Shout out to Joel for subscribing. Leo for subscribing. Lart for subscribing. Shout out to Harley for subscribing. Shout out to Audrey for subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Becky for subscribing. Leon for subscribing. Joel for subscribing. Hapuna for subscribing. Hugo for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. Shout out to Faith for subscribing. Let's go, chat. Hit that sub button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Peta for subscribing. Henley for subscribing. Amelie for subscribing. Lart for subscribing. Lucy for subscribing. Nash for subscribing. Leon for subscribing. Shout out to Petya for subscribing. Shout out to... Guys, let's go. Let's try to get to 223,000, guys. We need 120 more subs. Top dono is $70. We'll see if anyone beats the $70 dono, chat. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Maya for subscribing. Ariana for subscribing. Shout out to Bob for subscribing. Henley for subscribing. Lily for subscribing. Elena for subscribing. Blue for subscribing. Kem for subscribing. Nova for subscribing. Elena for subscribing. Elisa for subscribing. Who else, guys? Comment your names in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. Wania for subscribing. Adja for subscribing. Never mind. Okay, bye. Wait, what, Hannah? What did you say? Hey, thank you so much, Raylan. Shout out to Sila for subscribing. Shout out to Eden for subscribing. Josali for subscribing. Alex for subscribing. Charlie for subscribing. Raya for subscribing. Leah for subscribing. Slushy for subscribing. Abby for subscribing. AJ for subscribing. Andrew for subscribing. Ashley for subscribing. Guys, hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat. I don't know what to do. He's just looking at me. I don't know. Go talk to him. Adil for subscribing. Amaya for subscribing. Elena for subscribing. Sloan for subscribing. Bella for subscribing. Addie for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names in the chat. Shout out to Perry for subscribing. Shout out to Kristen for subscribing. Gotta go talk to this boy. Alright, see ya. Perry for subscribing. Harper for subscribing. Eden for subscribing. Yo, let's go, chat. We're close to 223,000. Let's get to 223,000, chat. Everyone hit that subscribe button in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Comment your names and subscribe for a shout out. Shout out to Mackenzie for subscribing. Shout out to Willow for subscribing. Katie for subscribing. Hey, bro, I know Super Chat is not available. It's alright, bro. I don't have any other way to get money, so I'm sorry. Thank you for considering that. Elsie, shout out to you for subscribing. Amelia for subscribing. Shout out to Caden for subscribing. Shout out to Aiden again for subscribing. Shout out to Elisa for subscribing. Thank you so much, Elisa. Aiden for subscribing. Colby for subscribing. Guys, if you want one of these prizes, all you got to do is donate the amount that it takes. Guys, if you donate at all, you get your name down here as well. Any amount, you get your name down here. If you want your name on the top dono sticker, all you got to do is donate more than $70, chat. $70 is the top dono. Let's go. Shout out to Riva for subscribing. Rollin for subscribing. Jared for subscribing. Molly for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Yo, Amir, thank you so much for the $1 dono, bro. Amir, you get your name on the board since you did that donation. Amir. If anyone else wants your name on the board, all you got to do is donate. Thank you so much. Guys, double tap your screens. Hit that sub button. Comment your names in the chat for a shout out. AJA, I don't know how to say it, but your name's down. Thank you for subscribing. Callie for subscribing. Bartholomew, your name is down. Ariel for subscribing. Allie for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. We're 25 subs away from 223,000. Shout out to Dua for subscribing. If you guys want a shout out, all you got to do is hit that sub button. Shout out to Caden for subscribing. Liliana for subscribing. Cadence for subscribing. Lillian for subscribing. Let's go. Let's go. $100. If you donate $100, you get your name on my wall in Sharpie above my YouTube plaque. Shout out to Emily for subscribing. Emmy for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Shout out to Lart for subscribing. Emmy for subscribing. Cara for subscribing. Michaela for subscribing. Eden for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button. Comment your names down in the chat. Let's go. We're so close to 223,000. 13 more subs. 13 more subs, guys. I will do a few more shout-outs. A few more shout-outs, guys. Everyone, comment your names down in the chat. Hit that sub button. Shout out to Piper for subscribing. Jack for subscribing. Chai for subscribing. Annie for subscribing. Isabella for subscribing. Jane for subscribing. Sophia for subscribing. Addison for subscribing. Leah for subscribing. Guys, Chai for subscribing. Damari. Guys, that's it. That's all the shout-outs for now, guys. Shout out to Alex for subscribing. All right. That's all the shout-outs for now. Hey, guys. I have a huge thank you so much for 223,000, guys. You are absolutely insane. 223,000. Let's go, guys. Guys, I have a really important mission for you guys. Super important mission for you guys, okay? I posted 3 shorts today, right? This one, and that one. Those 3 shorts, right? I need you guys to go like those shorts, okay? Everyone in this live, please go like these shorts, all right? Please go like these shorts. Thank you so, so much, guys. I also posted a vlog 2 days ago right here. If you guys want to go watch this vlog after this live for more entertainment, go watch that. And yeah, guys, once you like my shorts, it helps so much. Liking these shorts helps me out so, so much, guys. So make sure you go like them. I'm going to post some more shorts, so don't worry. But yeah. But yeah. Alright, guys. That's it for now. I'll see y'all in the next one. I might go live later tonight. I think I will go live later tonight. Live stream later tonight, hopefully. Make sure you guys go like up the shorts. I'm going to go make some more shorts. And yeah. I'd really appreciate it if you guys go like the shorts and watch my vlog. So, I'll see y'all later. Thank you guys so, 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 so much for all the donations and all the subs. And I'll see y'all in the next. God bless.